Hello, 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 everyone. God bless you. Hello there, wifey.
Hello there, husband.
How are you? Hello,
I am
everyone. Thank you
well.
so much. You well? I'm sorry.
I'm well, sir. I'm well.
Okay. I know our members, they're coming in and they're like, wait a minute, this is not this. I thought we wasn't doing 12 o'clock prayer. Uh, what's going on, guys? I just wanted to come on here. I got my lovely, lovely wife here. And I'm so excited because the pre-launch of the book, the relationship blueprint, it's here, it's ready to go. It's at the printer right now, and I'm so excited. I want you to get on board with me in this season. But really, you see the title I put up there, honey. I put up there. I'm sick and tired. And I really want to talk about why I was sick and tired and what made me get into this. And so I guess I should say I couldn't have done or do what I do without a you. I like that. I couldn't do what I do without a you. So without a you. Um, the fact of the matter is relationships are the currency of life. The fact of the matter is to do what we do, you need someone like Boo.
But wait a minute, before you go there, I need you guys to do us a favor. I need you to share this live right now I need you to tag people that you know need to hear what we have to say, that needs this book in their life. So I need us to get some followership up. So I need you to do me a favor. I need you to share this right now. Go in the comments, tag your girlfriends, tag your boys, tag your mentors, all of them, tag them right now because we need to blow this up today. Good afternoon, Latoya, Jennifer, Naquita, Joe. I see you all. Tanja, Sophia, Calvin. Thank you all for doing that. And thank you for sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so glad that you all joined on with us today. Thank you for sharing, Pam. We appreciate you all so much. All right. And so I wanted to make sure that we did this because today is the day. And if y'all don't know, I'm excited. I'm excited because this man, this labor of love, I've had the opportunity to watch the process. And so I am excited. And if don't nobody else blow you up, boo, I'm going to blow you up every day, all day. All right. Thank you, Sharice, for sharing. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, Calvin, for sharing. I appreciate y'all. You are the best. All right, Pastor. Now I'm going to turn it back to you.
All right. Well, you had a question for me. I don't know. I mean, ultimately, well, you know what? Let me start off this way. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Because you've watched, we're 22 years going on 23 years of marriage. We don't have a perfect marriage. But we remember we're in the middle where we remember the beginning, but we also remember the dating process and we remember all the mess. I feel like saying that we felt lied to, not lied to, that's not the right
So we
word.
felt lied to.
No, we felt lied to as we were getting married. No one told us the truth. And even still, I try to counsel people. No, it's like the truth. So I want to ask you the question: if you had to say what a truth, one major thing that we learned in our 22 years, but we learned in the beginning as well, couple it together. And I think because out of this, the book came from this birthing of what we were sick and tired of. And what would be that one thing for you if you had to say it?
What would be the one thing that we both learned together?
You can say we learned together. Go ahead.
Okay. So the fact that we felt, and I guess we should give the backstory why we felt everyone lied to us. Because oftentimes when you go through counseling, you're getting married, everyone talks about all the wonderful things that are going to happen. But no one tells you about the truth of what it's like when you bring your unresolved issues to the marriage.
Yes, go ahead.
You bring your insecurities to the marriage. When you bring what you thought it's your baggage and you thought your clothes was dope, but you didn't know that they had holes in them. And so we're dressed up, but there were holes in the clothes. And so the one thing that I would say we definitely learned was that it was okay to be different and how to incorporate our differences to make us the one. And that only comes when we were able to learn how to communicate. I can hear you perfectly. The way we communicate with each other, that we were able to share so that the other could receive the way they hear. Does that make sense to you?
No, that's in the book. You know, you're writing the book, because one of the chapters I deal with the fact that I deal with the art of communication, but one of the areas that I dealt with, are you significant? And most people, when it comes to significance, is really dealing with that before you get married, but while you're in it, because there's some people that may be before, or you might be in it, but you got to realize your currency or your value. And I don't think we talk about that when it comes to baggage, because your bags have value, and those bags really put us in a real interesting place. And I was so sick and tired. I counseled so many people, and I can't talk about they want us to talk about the flowery stuff, but most counseling sessions, I deal with the bad, and we go all the way back. Matter of fact, I try to persuade people not to get married. No, I mean, in a good sense, let me say this. I want to put all the challenges before you so that you know. And in this book, that's what I tried to do, is begin to put this blueprint together that ultimately that I was sick and tired of people missing, and then me trying to counsel through them when they miss some key components.
And being vulnerable. Because a lot of times we will be vulnerable with other people, but we weren't vulnerable with each other. I can only speak for me. I know I was the master. I was the master of, if we were with groups, being able to say what I wanted to say on the slide, but not being vulnerable and honest enough to
you were
say
good at
it
that.
One-on-one. I was great at it.
Yeah, you were great at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I think that's interesting. I think that's interesting when you talk about being vulnerable. And here we are, something 22 going on 23 years in June. And I think we're still learning this. And that's ultimately what my relationship community is going to be all about. So when you go check out my book, you go check it out. If you go and check out Lydell Aikens, or we could put the actual link.
I dropped the link in there, right? Where they can go pre-order right now, but I'll drop it again.
Good. Go pre-order the book right now so you can get your copy, but also register to be a part of my relationship community. And let me tell you why, because I'm going to be really dealing with some of these heavy hitting areas. And matter of fact, we're going to be talking on Valentine's Day, on February 14th. We're going to go into a session, and I'm going to throw the banner up for you guys real quick. We're going to be dealing with sex, single and married sex. We're going to talk about both. We're going to talk about that from that perspective. We're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about dating. We probably won't get to all of them. We won't get to it all. But roles, how do you find the right one? Where is the right one? We're going to talk about this. And so Valentine's Day, confessions sessions with the Aikens. I'm excited about that too.
Me too.
So you want to get in on this. And if you have not registered by going to the link that's provided, thank you, Naquita, for throwing that up there. I see her, she threw it up there, and it's right there. That's the link that you want to click on. Also, you can go to LydellAikens.org without question. You have to just scroll down a little bit and just hit the book, but that's the link that will take you right where you want to be. And that's where you can do your pre-order of the book and really get in and really get into the relationship community that I believe is going to be outstanding as I really kind of go into this new venture that God has placed me on. Because truthfully, I'm sick and tired of relationship roller coasters. And be honest with you, even as a pastor, it's like so many relationship roller coasters. And I want to be able to help people. I believe education-wise, my degree in sociology, but also the work I've done with marriages, the work I've done throughout the years from a college perspective, but also how many years of being married? I don't know.
22, boo.
22 years. I learned a little bit of how to do this. And she's there by my side. And I wanted her to come on to start this off because I'm not doing this absent of her. I'm doing this with her, blowing beneath my blowing in my back, pushing me. But also at times she's gonna come in and give y'all some of her wisdom. And to matter of fact, tomorrow we got a marriage fellowship.
Yes.
Marriage fellowship. Ooh, we're gonna have.
So listen, because we're not going to church right now. This is about the relationship blueprint. I want to know.
Yes.
Who should buy this book? Is it only for married people?
That's a good question. You know who should buy this book? Anyone that is tired of struggling in relationships. Anyone that's sick of trying to find the right person and you're struggling in that process and you don't know what is wrong. Is it me? Is it them? Or you're in a marriage, in a relationship, and you're struggling with communication issues. Or you're in a relationship and you're dealing with communication issues and you keep being misunderstood. You keep wrestling with the aspect of it. If that is your issue, or you're saying be better prepared, then you need the blueprint. And the reason why I called it the blueprint is because if you're going to build anything, a house, a building, there's plans, there are blueprints, foundational elements that you need to build any building. Matter of fact, if you're trying to use something, you get it out the box, they call it the instructions. Well, the instructions are just blueprints. It's the blueprints to how do I do it? So if you're in any of that, if you're trying to navigate and construct relationships, and I'm going to say this, even if you got family issues and you're going family issues, this is the book that will help give you the secrets to how do I kind of navigate what's wrong. This is that book. And so I'm excited that you asked me that question. I hope I gave you a glimpse, those who are watching, a glimpse into why this is the book that you want to grab.
Exactly, which means whether you're married, whether you're single, whether you're engaged, if you want to better your relationships, period, you need the blueprint. You need the instructions on how to get it done. So I'm excited. I am so proud of you. Let me say that publicly.
Miss Dale, you don't have to be a member to get this book.
Yes, this is for anyone.
This is not a membership book. This is just what God placed on my heart to give to the nation, the world. So this is not a membership book. So look, get it. You don't have to be a member. You can get into my relationship community. This is not the pastor speaking. This is the coach. This is the relationship guy really trying to get you to what I believe, God's ultimately wants you to be at, which is healthy relationships. But you need the blueprint to get there.
Well, I think you said it, Pastor.
Okay.
I think you said it. I think, like I said, I need you guys to like, share, comment, encourage someone to come get this. Pre-order your book today. Pre-order today. They will be here in a couple of weeks. And listen, we want you to be the first to know and the first to read, the first to write your review, the first to share it. Just be the first. It's nothing like being in the first. And so I am proud of you. As I was saying, I am so godly proud of you, the husband.
The wife.
I am proud of you. I'm proud of the work that you've done, the time that you took in. And if y'all didn't know, just to give y'all some backstory, he literally wrote this, stopped, and went back and rewrote to make sure it was the heart of what he was trying to say. And so I know that your labor is not going to be in vain. And I'm just glad that we are on the inside track of what God is doing through you to touch the lives of so many others. So I'm excited. Y'all ready? Buckle up and let's get ready to roll.
Hey, thank you so much. Thanks, wife. Thank you, wife. You're the best interviewer.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so grateful. Thank you. I'm so grateful to all that you've been in these 22 years, and I'm so grateful that and I'm believing God that as this comes out, really, this is really just the beginning of us helping marriages, people, family, be the authentic them, and
giving them
doing a plug. That's a plug. Yeah, doing a plug for the being authentic. the real you. And so I believe it's going to help you. So, hey guys, like once again, she said this is not the religious one part of it, the prayer things. I'm not going to close out in prayer or anything like that. But I am going to encourage you once again, get the book, get ready. Join us both on February 14th. Let me throw the design up for you so you can remember. Plan to be there. If you ain't got nowhere to go, no boo to be with, you might as well be with us at 8 o'clock. We're going to sit and chat and chew. It's going to be phenomenal. And I think we're going to have a great, great time. Get you a glass of juice. I'm going to say glass of wine. And we're going to sit and talk and chat. The fireplace is going to be crackling, and we're going to literally just have an amazing time doing some confession talk around a confession session around some real topics. We don't necessarily, this is our celebration of Valentine's Day, because it's, for 22 years of marriage, we really never celebrated, because we celebrated all throughout the month. So
all throughout the year.
All throughout the year, excuse me, all throughout the year, correction. So the one day really doesn't make or break us. So we decided we'll be with y'all. Those who they ain't got nothing to do, join us, and we're going to have a fun talk about some really hot topics. All right. God bless you guys. Have an amazing day. I love you all.
Pre-order is open now. It is live. Order your book today.
There it is.